Thank you, sir. With the permission of Professor Dharulkar, sir, chair of the panel, Professor K.V. Nagaraj, sir, is there, Professor B.B. Sanjay, sir, is there, and convener of this very beautiful and now established annual national conclave, media conclave, Professor Upen Padi, sir, and all dear friends. Before starting my deliberation, I would like to clear two things. Number one, I am a smart person because I have smartphone. This smartness is very much associated with this digital ecosystem in which we are living nowadays. If you go through your everyday life, everything is interconnected. We are living in the age where everything is interconnected. Our mobile, our television, our cars, our security system, banking, education, shopping, business, production, operations, everything. So we are interconnected with this binary system, digital system, which is now known as the digital ecosystem. The term, of course, the meaning, of course, established from the conventional meaning of the ecosystem, which is focusing on bringing extra values for both all stakeholders, the creators, controllers, as well as consumers. So, multiple ecosystems are working here, and we all are connected with them. Our banking system, online shopping, governance model, structure are some of the examples of this digital ecosystem. And with arrival of advanced digital technologies, all our structure, platforms, services, tools, machines have become smart. Hence, we also need to be smart enough to be benefited from the avenues and opportunities created by digital ecosystems. AI, of course, is going to take away so many jobs. But I was reading an article just when I was coming here that AI is going to create 2 crore new jobs in next 5 years also. So new avenues are coming, and only we need to be smart enough in this digital ecosystem to grab these avenues and opportunities. So why? Because we are backward enough on both ends, technology and people. We have entered in the 5G era, and a huge population is connected with the digital media. Government is running Digital India program that has transformed digital infrastructure of the country significantly, and we are today home to more than 75 crore smartphones, 133 crore Aadhaar cards, and more than 80 crore internet users. That is our strength, and this is how we are converting from the conventional system to digital ecosystem. And when I was preparing, in fact, for this conclave, I have gone through two data. One data which was released by Oxfam India, that is India Inequality Report 2022 Digital Divide. The report was focused on the digital divide, and it was highlighting some of the key figures of the digital inequality. Though most of the figures are suspicious and biased also, but as a reference we can use it. Indian women are 15% less likely to own a mobile phone, and 33% are likely to use mobile internet services than men. Hence, women constitute only 1/3 of internet users in India. Actual difference is less, because when I went to the data available on the TRAI website, then I found that the gap between men and women in using internet is 6 to 8% maximum. So the fabrication is there, but it is indicating towards inequality. A digital inequality is there in the use of internet between men and women. Means on the gender basis, a gap is there. Again, some another data is there that despite registering a significant digital growth rate of 13% in a year, only 30% of the rural population uses the internet compared to 67% of their urban counterparts. Again, in tri-certified figures, the gap is 48% and 54%, but still 8% gap is there. And according to UN E-Participation Index 2022, which is a composite measure of three important dimensions of e-government, namely provision of online services, telecommunication, connectivity, and human capacity, India ranks 105 out of 139 regions. So, on these parameters, we can say that the gap is there, digital divide is there, and we are far away from the other zones, other nations. And factor also wide the gap or digital divide, as people who are marginalized on the socio-economic parameters are marginalized in the digital ecosystem too. This marginalization generates negative results as a huge section of population which is deprived in the digital ecosystem often fails to gain from the development initiatives and programs. So it is evident from the studies also that population does not have access to digital technologies, are deprived from conducing benefits of the welfare schemes, banking services, and all initiatives related to development of the population. So we can say that at human end, the issue of digital divide still exists everywhere and interlinked with the development of the country and individuals. Though government has taken so many initiatives and they are moving in the government 3.0 with the Aadhaar card is there, DigiLocker is there, common service centers are working there, and Umang is there. More than 1668 e-services are available. E-sign is there, My Government is there, Meri Pehchan is there, and Digital Village is created, and more than 1 lakh gram panchayats are now connected with the broadband connectivity. National rollout e-district, that is the mission mode project undertaken by government, and they are providing 406,071 e-services. So, Jeevan Praman is there, GIS applications are there, and National Knowledge Network NKN, which is being used by higher educational institutions, and PMG Disha and UPI, the leading digital payment platform. It has onboarded 376 banks and has facilitated 730 crore transactions by volume and worth are rupees 11.9 lakh crore rupees. So these are the examples of some of the digital ecosystem initiatives undertaken by government, and they are transforming. But the next part, whether divide exists or not, whether inequality is affecting the chances, or you can say chances, and as well as skilling of the people who are from the marginalized section, who are at the, you can say, end part of the society. I would like to share 3-4 my observations, grassroots observations. In fact, before Diwali, I went to bank that is located in my university campus to take some cash, and the cashier told me to either you produce check or better to go and take it from the ATM, because if you will take it from the withdrawal form, at least 59 rupees you have to pay there. So forcefully I came back from the bank without taking any money. I went into the ATM, took the money. In fact, I went into bank to take some cash, small notes like 100 rupees, 50 rupees. Then I forcefully I pushed into the ATM, I took the money. So this is the one way how the digital ecosystem is enhancing, and these digital technologies are including the people into its shelter. So the people like us, me, I am a net migrant, I am not netizen, So a generation gap is always there. Generation gap will always be there. I will always hesitate while using these new technologies. First, I will go and take money from the cashier with the help of withdrawal form, and if situation will force me, then I will go and use the ATM. ATM is also example of the digital ecosystem. So a person like me, a person who is net migrant, a person who is from the past generation is forced to go into the new digital ecosystem. Another example, another observation is from the CUET. CUET is very much connected because I am working in a university which is located in a tribal rich area and which is far away from the urban centers. So you can say it is a remotely located. So CUET, most of universities have adopted new centralized admission system of CUET, which gives ample options for students. Through several rounds of admission, students take admissions, cancel it, claim for refund and go for other courses. And this has become usual practice for students because they are having 25 to 30 options. They are taking admission, they are cancelling it, they are exploring second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. So many cancellations are also taking place. So what happened in our university? My university is located in one of the backward and remote regions where tribal population is in majority. And university's name is also tribal, so this is one of the you can say like destination from tribal students. My university, so I have seen most of students claimed for fee refund face difficulties. Why that? Because they have applied through CSCs, common service centers, and every mobile and even mobile number and account of the shop owner used, so they rarely get update of the refund, and other often do not get the refund back because they have used numbers, everything, even account numbers, everything from of the CSC controller or the owner who is running the common service centers. So they are not aware enough to use their accounts and mobile phones for admission process, so they are unable to get their refunds. So a gap of digital divide exists, even, and they are new students, they are young students. So a gap of digital divide exists, hence even literate and young people due to lack of digital skills lost their money and lost their opportunity too. Another observation is also from my vicinity. So I am, as I told, we are in the rural areas, and for vegetable sector dependent on Lalpur market. That is a weekly rural market, and out of dozens of vendors, some have adopted digital payment method, show their barcode prominently, and in return able to get more customers, which are mostly students, staff of the university, means cream customers of the market. So digital divide exists here too, and clearly affecting income prospects of the users and non-users. So those who are having barcodes are getting more customers, and those are based on the conventional cash system, they are getting less. They have started getting less customers in a very typical rural bazaar, hard bazaar kind of market. So this digital ecosystem is reaching in such markets, such areas also, and they are affecting the prospects. Another story belongs to my domestic help, Ramabai. She is very sincere, hard-working and wise lady. She used to serve 4-5 houses, earn money, and most of the money she keeps in her bank account. She has bank account. Slowly, more than 2 lakh rupees collected in her saving account, which is anyway is a big amount for a domestic help. Once when she was asking about some entries in her passbook, my wife came to know about her bank balance. I also came to know and advised her to go for FD. I took her to bank and her money was invested in one of the fine FD schemes offering lucrative return on the investment. Though the Ramabai is literate, having class a clear class 8th standard, but not acquainted with the digital ecosystem where most of other advertisements, offers are floating. I am working in Mahakoshal region. That is also one of the backward regions of the country, one of the identified problem regions, Dandakaranya region. In Madhya Pradesh and in nearby Dindori, because e-commerce is one of the very important component of digital ecosystem. Amazon is example of digital ecosystem. All your banking apps are example of digital ecosystem. And Parivahan, which we are using, DigiLockers, these all are examples, and these are affecting our day-to-day affairs, day-to-day lives, and how they are making differences at the grassroots level. These observations are associated with that only. So, Dindori district, that is one of the tribal-rich district of the nation. Many artists of the famous Gondi painting are devotedly engaged in beautiful creations. Gondi paintings are world famous, and most of artists are concentrated in Dindori district. And their unique art and paintings hardly help them to get handsome income, as they are unaware of networking and digital e-commerce ecosystem where they can sell their product on the genuine price. They are unaware of all these marketing tactics, marketing tools which can help them in selling their products online, so they can have global reach and they can have right customers, right destination. And what is happening there? Hundreds of pieces are being sold in the name of Bastar art. You might have also purchased Gondi art, and these are simply replica only and manufactured, not created, not crafted in the factory. So, since their access to digital ecosystem is not as they are not very familiar with the digital ecosystem, so they are not able to get the benefits which is available out of all these things. So, all these examples or cases which are taken from the real world, from our surroundings, depict varied pictures of the digital ecosystems and participation of the grassroots into it. On the one hand, as data reveal, we have achieved great progress in the field of ICT, and it is very much reflected through growing numbers and stats. But at the same time, as cases suggest, we need to make our system inclusive, and for making our digital ecosystem truly inclusive, we need to address problems associated with the people who are deprived, hence unable to get benefits of technological shift in the economy. I think, and some suggestions I have also included here. Existence of program and policies which addressing all aspects of the digital divide is required. We need to educate and encourage our people who are from rural and marginalized section with the help of digital ecosystem orientation modules, and that we can start from the schools, panchayats, and through network of the third sector. Affordable and subsidized broadband services for community services are also required. Even having a smartphone or having a small proportion of data is not enough to conduce all benefits which are available by visiting various portals, various ecosystems. Data consuming effort is there. So, if affordable broadband connectivity is there, government is also aiming, already 1 lakh villages are broadband connected. So, that can transform the situation, that can enhance the digital ecosystem, and that can cover the marginalized section also. And multilingual digital literacy and digital skill training is also required. Because of the language barrier, this is a very conventional but still very effective barrier in the digital world also. So, if you are going to vernacular, the market is also supporting vernacular. So, you will get more users, more people will be acquainted with the digital ecosystem, so they can be benefited from the all new avenues which are coming through the digital world. And one more issue which is very important, sir was talking about the deepfakes also. So, strengthening cyber security is, deepfake is another thing. they will morph the image. Even image morphing was there, and the same phenomena was available earlier also with the previous technologies. But ATM card cloning, bank account hacking, data and private information leakage to cyber frauds, such issues are happening every day, and they are in fact pushing people back. You know? Then because of all these incidents, most of people are, you can say, they are electing to use the digital technologies, enter into the digital world. So this is another very important factor. We need to address it very seriously. Data security issue is also part of it. So these steps can contribute in bridging the gap of digital divide, and minimum government, maximum governance can be achieved by making the digital system inclusive. Thank you.